Have you ever wondered what is hidden inside an old CD? Most people see a scratched disc and think it belongs in the trash. But inside this thin piece of plastic is a reflective layer and a very special material most people never pay attention to. Today I'm going to open up the hidden layers of this old CD and show you why its value is not as ordinary as it looks. Welcome back to Dan Fix. I'm Dan. Start with a few old CDs. First, peel away the thin printed layer from the surface. Under that layer is the clear plastic body and a reflective film that once helped the disc read data. I cut the plastic into small pieces with scissors and drop them into a glass cup. Now pour in a small amount of acetone. Acetone has strong vapor and catches fire very easily, so work outside or in a very well-ventilated area. Keep it far away from flame sparks. Cigarettes, hot tools, grinders, and electrical equipment. Do not breathe the vapor. Cover the mouth of the cup with masking tape and let the pieces soak. This step takes patience. Acetone can soften and attack some plastics, so the small CD pieces slowly collapse into a thicker mixture instead of staying hard and flat. I leave this aside while we prepare the headlight. I do not touch this mixture with bare hands. If any acetone spills, I wipe it up right away and let the area air out before bringing any tool close to it. For the first cleaning mix, squeeze some toothpaste into a glass bowl. Add a little baking soda, then stir it together. Next, prepare 2 lemons. Cut them in half and squeeze the juice through a stainless strainer so the seeds do not fall into the bowl. Mix everything until it becomes a smooth paste. This mixture is not magic. Toothpaste has very mild abrasive particles. Baking soda helps scrub and lift grime, and lemon juice adds mild acidity that can loosen surface stains. Together, they help prepare the oxidized plastic before sanding. Here is the headlight we will test. The plastic lens has oxidized, and that is why it looks yellow and cloudy. This haze is not just loose dirt. A towel and bare hands will not remove it. To make the test fair, I divide the headlight into 2 halves with electrical tape. One side will be treated, and the other side will stay as a comparison. I brush the paste onto the cloudy side and cover the full surface. Then I place a paper towel over the paste and brush another layer on top of the towel. The paper keeps the paste touching the plastic longer instead of sliding off too quickly. Have you ever used toothpaste, lemon, or baking soda on cloudy headlights before? Now let it sit for about 1 hour. While we wait, we can build the next tool. Prepare an empty spray paint can. It must be completely empty and fully depressurized. If the can is rusty dented, swollen leaking, or still smells strongly of solvent inside, do not use it. Never drill a pressurized can. Use pliers to remove the spray nozzle. Then drill a small hole in the top area so we can rinse the inside. Drill slowly and wear eye protection. After the hole is open, pour a small amount of acetone into the can, shake it gently, and pour the dirty liquid into a waste container. Repeat until the old paint residue inside is much cleaner. Do not pour used solvent down the drain. A clean container matters here because old paint flakes can travel through the hose later and leave spots on the headlight surface. To seal the drilled opening, I use a motorcycle valve. Remove the nut and the valve core, then set the valve into the hole. Add a little baking soda around the gap, then drip super glue over it. Baking soda acts like a filler and makes super glue cure very fast, creating a hard collar around the valve. Work in a ventilated area because the reaction can get warm and release strong fumes. Let that joint harden before moving on. This is only a controlled vapor tool, not a pressure storage tank. The outlet path must stay open later, and I do not want pressure building inside the can. After 1 hour, come back to the headlight. Remove the paper towel and look at the treated side. The yellow film has faded a lot in this test. I would say the surface looks about 80% cleaner, but it is not finished yet. The paste helped loosen the grime and oxidation, but sanding will make the surface more even. Wet a piece of P800 sandpaper first. Keep the headlight wet and sand in controlled passes. P800 removes the remaining oxidized layer and levels the damaged surface. Do not press too hard. Let the water and paper do the work. After this step, the lens may not look clear right away. It can even look a little hazy because P800 leaves tiny scratches. Do not worry yet. This is normal. Brush another thin layer of the paste onto the surface, then move to P800 sandpaper. Spray water on the paper before sanding. P800 refines the marks left by P800 and prepares the plastic for the final clearing step. Keep the motion steady and work across the full treated area. When that is finished, wipe the lens clean and let the surface dry completely. A dry surface shows the true condition much better than a wet one. If you judge too early while it is still wet, it can look clearer than it really is. tell me what country you're watching from. I'd love to learn how people in your part of the world restore old headlights or reuse old CDs. Now check the cup we left earlier. After several hours, the CD pieces have softened into a blue, thicker liquid. I draw the mixture into a syringe and transfer it into the prepared spray can. Then I connect a soft plastic hose to the valve area so vapor can travel through the hose. Here is the important safety part. Acetone vapor is extremely flammable. Do not use an open flame. Do not seal the system. Do not point the hose at your face. Work outside, keep the hose open, and use only gentle controlled heat from a safe distance if you are doing a vapor test like this. If anything smells too strong, feels hot, or acts unstable, stop. The idea is simple. When the solvent vapor reaches the headlight surface, it can soften the very outer layer of the plastic. That can make fine sanding marks blend together and make the lens appear clearer. But too much vapor can damage the lens, so I move slowly. Bring the end of the hose close to the treated headlight surface without touching it. Move across one small area at a time. Look at the change. As the vapor passes over the plastic, the cloudy surface becomes more transparent. This is the moment we waited for. Do not stay in one spot too long. Short passes are safer. If the plastic gets too soft, it can wrinkle, streak, or melt. I keep the hose moving and let each area clear gradually. Now compare both sides. The treated side is much brighter and clearer, while the untreated side still looks yellow and foggy. The CD mixture and vapor created the final clear effect, but the sanding steps before it were just as important. Without removing the damaged layer first, the vapor would not look this clean. Today we started with a scratched CD, a cloudy headlight, toothpaste, baking soda, lemon acetone, and a few simple tools. Step by step, we cleaned, sanded, and cleared the surface until the difference was easy to see. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe to Dan Fix, and tell me what old plastic item we should test next.